Hello everybody, Steve Griffiths here, developer of the MTPredictor software program. In this help video we'll look at getting our MTP DataFeed indicator onto your MetaTrader 4 charts to then be able to use that data in MTPredictor 8. But first we have a quick look at our risk disclaimer. Once you've read that, then we'll minimize that down and have a look at MetaTrader 4. So once your MTP data feed indicator or expert advisor, isn't it? MTP data expert advisor is available under your expert advisors list. Basically all we're doing is adding that onto your charts. So here I've got a chart of the British pound US dollar on an hourly chart. So let's take this, drag it across and then put it onto the chart. The first thing you must do is under the common, you must tick allow DLL imports because we use DLLs in the expert advisor. So tick allow DLL imports. You can then have a look at the inputs, and in this by default we're exporting 1 minute data, 15-minute data, hourly data and daily data, and that's normally enough to cover. You'll see when we get into MTPredictor that you can change the time frames to other time frames because we build the data bars on the fly, but it's good having 1 minute data because that then updates the charts a little bit more quickly. Right, so once this is on the chart we do OK, and you can see there it's loading and pending, so you have to wait till this has all come in, and you'll see that in a second it's now exported 1000 bars because that's what we're exporting, 1000 bars, and in a second 1000 bars. There it is. So it's exported 1 minute, 15 minute, hourly and daily. You can then add that to your some other charts as well. I'll just do this for the euro. Remember, common, you have to allow DLL imports, and then the imports time frames we tend to leave the same. Here's 1 minute, 15, hourly and daily. OK, and there you can see it's now loading them. So we'll just wait till these are all loaded as well, and then we'll go to the MTPredictor 8 to see how that data can then get into MTPredictor. Now this is not just history. Once the history is available there, we'll then be updating the chart in real time in MTPredictor 8 as well. So there we go on the euro and the British pound. We've then got our expert advisor on the chart and exporting. Right, I'll just minimize that down and then open MTPredictor 8. Here we go. I'll just close that down. Let's go and set up a new data feed. So we go to Tools, Connections. Let's do New. Let's call this MT4. Come down and do Provider. For this we do External App. So click on External App. Then under the platform, come down and select MetaTrader 4. There it is, MetaTrader 4. Do OK, and then do OK, and now we can connect to this data feed. So we do File, Connect, MT4, there it is, and now the charts will be available to load. So we can click on a new chart, and it was the British pound, wasn't it? It's one of the ones we were loading, and just load a 15-minute chart, and there we go. It will come in a second, and there's the data coming in there now as well, and that will be updating in a second in real time. You can see it's ticking away there in real time. But what I meant about having different time frames is, you remember we had 1 minute, 15 minutes, hourly and daily. Was now you can actually go and draw a 3-minute chart if you want, because it just builds the data off the time frames that are available, so it's intelligent within the MTPredictor side. So once you've got some base time frames available in your MetaTrader 4, it can then use what data it needs to build these intelligently. Let's do a daily, and there it is. There's your daily chart. But the reason we have some different time frames rather than just 1 minute is, you can imagine if you're doing, say, a 4-hourly chart, it would be an awful lot of 1 minute data, but that's quite easy to build from an hourly chart, and it makes it really quick. So for this example, MTPredictor is intelligent enough to know that, right, you want a 4-hourly chart, so it won't build the data from 1 minute. It'll look for the highest time frame that's available, in this case the hourly, and then build it from there, but then update it using the 1 minute ticks as they're coming in. So it's very intelligent on how it does the time frames. So you can then open your charts there as well. And as per normal, we can do a scanner. I'm just opening a scanner. There we go. I'm just going to open our Forex list. Let's do say 15-minute again as well. If I download this, you can see that the only two that are have data is the euro and the British pound, because they're the only ones we set up in MetaTrader. As per normal, if you want, you can then link the charts. And then obviously change through the time frames really quickly using linked charts. So in that way, you can then get your MetaTrader 4 data coming into MTPredictor version 8. The next day when you start things up, let's just close MTPredictor now. I'm just going to save this. So it's now saved. And MetaTrader 4, I'll just close that down. So everything's closed. So when you start up the next day, it's always best to open MetaTrader 4 first. So with all of these, you open what's called the provider program first to get that up and running. And then what you have to do is you have to wait till all these ones have actually got the data. So don't go and open MTPredictor straight away. Wait till these have all come in. If you think about it, it makes sense, because you have to have the data there available before you can use it or see it in MTPredictor. So open MetaTrader 4 first, and then wait until all these ones have come in and they're all showing 1,000 bars. On every single chart you've got your Expert Advisor loaded on. So you can see here now, whoops, that one wasn't there on that one. You can see they're now got the 1,000 bars loaded. Also, please don't change time frame on the chart. If you change this to a 4-hourly or a 15-minute, it means you'll have to reload the data again in MTPredictor. That's quite easy. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. But let's go now and open MTPredictor. There we go. We'll just go in there and do the connection. And there it is, available straight away. So you see, because it was open in MetaTrader 4 first, that data was available. But I just want to show you what happens if, for example, you take a chart here and you change it to a 15-minute. What it does is then reloads the Expert Advisor. If it reloads that, MTPredictor 8 will then lose the real-time connection. So the connection here will then stop updating. So the way to then get it updating again is just to click on Reload Chart. If you reload chart, it will then reconnect to MetaTrader and then start updating in real time. And obviously on the scanner, you have to do the same thing. You have to reload the scanner as well. So just a thing to watch out for is that if you do change the time frame on the chart that you've got in MetaTrader 4, your real-time data will stop updating in MTPredictor 8. So you either just have to reload the current chart and then reload the scanner, and then you'll be up and running again. So as you can see, a nice easy way to get data from MetaTrader 4 using our new Expert Advisor, our MTPDataFeed Expert Advisor, into our new MTPredictor version 8.